Hi, I'm Cheryl Fox and welcome to Herbalicious. Now, we've been cooking up a storm, haven't we, for the past 7 weeks, with different chefs reinventing herbal cuisine with their own unique modern spins. And this is our final episode, and we're bringing back a familiar face, Chef Raphael Gamon from Red, White and Pure. And he's invited me to his kitchen, which I hear is more than just an eating place. Born in the United States but raised in Switzerland, Raphael's multicultural background influences the way he approaches his calling in life, food. His forte may be French cuisine, but Raphael is always experimenting with fresh ideas from different cultures, upping the ante with exciting menus that are chock full of goodness. A really nice space here.
Yeah.
Living better every day.
That's exactly the motto here. You take care of everything. So like we do a little treatment, acupuncture, we have herb people here. You can come for a TCM herbalist and actually have a personalized treatment done. Or
so it's not just about food?
It's not just about
acupuncture?
Food. Acupuncture too.
Wow,
Have you ever done it before?
I have actually just once.
Really?
But it's been a long time. I think it's like 5 years ago.
I have something for you. Why don't we go and have a little acupuncture treatment that is for calming, a de-stress little moment. Just a brief little moment.
All right.
Before we go into the kitchen.
Needles poked into us. You know, when I think of traditional Chinese medicine, I have this notion of it because when I was growing up, it used to be a case of you go to the sensei, you buy it, you double boil it, you take it and it makes you feel better, but actually incorporating it into skincare and treatments,
there's nothing really new about it. It is actually an old principle that you take care of your body from the inside out or from the outside in. What we have here, all these products, eating or applying it onto your skin, is all just repackaged.
It's like TCM, but with a modern twist.
Absolutely.
Just repackaging it.
Absolutely. So most of these products you find up here, I actually use in my kitchen. Manuka honey, lavender, true TCM products. So there's nothing new to that.
So it's more common than what we think. So acupuncture is for anyone at any stage in their life?
That is correct. Acupuncture doesn't just have to be a treatment after something happens. You can have it as a preventative treatment or to just take care of your well-being.
All right, I think I'm ready for my session.
Let me bring you into the room.
When she shook my hands, Dr. Xiao Tiao immediately commented about how cold they were and suggested a treatment to boost my blood circulation.
Are you feeling pain?
No pain. You're good.
Can I turn the needle?
Sure.
How are you feeling?
It feels like there's like this electric current
Oh,
going
it's
through.
nice.
Oh, it's a good feeling?
Yeah.
It's a good feeling. That's how it's supposed to feel. So it's supposed to improve my blood circulation.
Yeah, this can improve your blood
I'm gonna
circulation.
feel like a new woman after this.
Yes.
Hi, that was quite an acupuncture session.
Great. You feel better?
I do actually. You know, to be honest, it made me feel more aware of my body because, of course, she was putting needles into my arm.
It's really amazing how they have it in control. They can actually twist it to the left, to the right, or poke it, and it makes you feel different. Gets your energy going.
You know, after the acupuncture session, I wouldn't mind just sitting down and relaxing for a while.
Don't worry, I already organized us a little drink. I asked
thank
Ian
you.
to bring us something.
Hello, how are
What do
you?
you have there? Thank you.
Something special for you and both of you.
Something
Thank you.
special. What is
Yeah.
this?
It's a liqueur.
What's inside?
It's actually a deer tail liqueur.
Deer tail liqueur.
Yeah.
What does it do to you though?
Trust me, it's really, really good. It's good?
That tastes sweet.
It is very good. And there's TCM in here, right?
Yeah, exactly. Would you like to have a refill?
No, thank you.
No, thank you, we have enough.
What is that? Oh, that's a deer tail.
Is
That's
it?
the one.
It looks like a tongue.
We're
Okay.
good. Thank you.
I'll leave you guys then. Thank you.
So do you think you could actually use this in one of the dishes?
Oh yes, Shell, trust me, between me and my sous chef, we can do something with this.
All right. Let's go and get a bottle.
Okay, cool.
Plus, we have to get all the herbs as well.
Yeah.
You know that drink we had? That was good.
That was very good.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm wondering whether they have something like that here.
I'm slightly suspicious why we had to drink.
Hey, Ben!
Ben!
Man, you know what?
Yes.
It's our final episode.
I miss you.
You missed us already? Ben, we have a very funny question.
Okay.
We were served the other day a liqueur.
Okay.
It was a liqueur, and we're wondering whether you sell like liqueurs here, or is it
Yes, we
something
do.
you do?
I'll show you.
Oh my god, look at this.
We have three kinds of liquor here.
Bartender Ben. Oh, this is the
special.
one we had. See, this is exactly it.
Okay.
What is this? A tongue? Or what is this?
Actually, this is a deer tail.
A deer tail.
Yes.
The tail of a deer.
Correct.
Now, why would it be good to make a drink?
Let me read the label at the back.
Okay.
All right. It says improvement of general health, strengthen and soothe the loins, the knees, and the limbs. So this is actually an aphrodisiac.
TCM believe that when you take care of your kidneys, you have a strong lower back, you have a strong knees. Therefore, indirectly, it helps like impotency, infertility.
Wait, I have a question though. Why
Okay.
deer tail?
Actually, the deer tails move all the day, during the day. You only stop when it's sleeping. Okay, therefore the Chinese believe that the deer tail is full of life force.
Oh, so that's
to give
why.
energy to our body.
So everything works in tandem.
Apparently, healthy kidneys, happy life.
I guess so. So we found out exactly what we were drinking. Now, well, of course, here
Yes.
to get our herbs.
Okay.
What do you have in mind?
Cheryl, I'd like to think of it as such. When I walk into a TCM store,
Right.
I in general find that a lot of ingredients here are not just as a medicine to cure something, it is also intended to benefit your well-being. So you see a lot of aphrodisiacs in a TCM store,
Yes.
but people don't really talk about it.
Okay, this is very common herbs. Just that Chinese sometimes feel very shy to talk about them.
Can you show us a couple?
Of course.
So what do we have here, Ben?
Okay, this is the ecomia bark.
So this is from the bark of a tree?
Yes. There will be the deer antler from the antelope.
Deer antler.
These are the horns of an antelope?
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you prepare these?
Slice into very fine. Actually, it's, they need some very good Chinese seafood to do all these things.
So do you actually have to kill antelopes to get this?
No, we don't slaughter animals. Yeah. Actually, the horns will grow back itself. Yes. That's the EP medium leaf.
Leaves from a
In
tree.
Mandarin, call it yin yang mo. That also helps impotencies.
Oh, so all of these are for the...
Okay, then this will be
These are
very popular.
cordyceps.
This will be cordyceps.
They look
yeah.
like firecrackers.
All right, so what are we going to be using your dishes?
I say, take a pick, and I'll make you
I get to
something.
pick.
Yeah,
Oh my
challenge
goodness.
me.
So
How
this is the
about that?
final episode. I get to
Okay.
do these things.
Ladies
All right,
first.
let's see. This is interesting. I think we should go with this.
I love it, and it looks wonderful, and I
The,
will.
the antelope one
Yep,
and the liqueur.
and the liqueur, perfect.
So we use the front of the antelope,
From
the
the-
front of the deer, and the back of the deer.
From the tip to the tail.
From the tip to the other
Oh.
tip. What are the ingredients do we need?
We're gonna have two secret ingredients. You know me with my secrets,
What
and I'm gonna have them
secrets?
for the dessert. But it's gonna be making you beautiful. The idea is having a meal that is a happy meal for a couple, aphrodisiacs, and something that makes you look beautiful.
You know what this means?
That means it is your
We're
last
done.
episode.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
sure will miss you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Ben. I won't
Good to
get
see
to
you,
trouble
Ben.
you
Me too.
anymore.
Can I go to the kitchen?
Yes, please come to my kitchen,
you're
and you
there,
have to
no.
bring me these two secret
All right,
ingredients.
so we sorted out our reunion ideas. We've got the ingredients.
Yep.
We'll see you then.
Okay,
Thank
see
you.
you.
Alright,
Have a nice
bye.
day.
The kitchen is all abuzz, and for Raphael, there's nothing like having a trusted aide by his side to fire things up. So he's bringing in his 23-year-old sous chef, Chris Black.
I'm gonna heat it up to water.
Should we play this?
Chris started as a kitchen hand when he was only 13 years old. With a background in Australian fusion cuisine, Chris is ever ready to experiment with ingredients and methods from different cultures. And right now he's exploring molecular gastronomy, a cooking method that stretches food into different dimensions.
In taking an old, like TCM, an old respected tradition into the modern world, you want to incorporate it with every element that is available to you. And one of them is that we can stretch food to look bigger, to make it look nicer, look larger. That's where molecular gastronomy comes in. They're playing around with food. So it's not just good to eat, it's also healthy in terms of you eat less.
Raphael has a very strong knowledge of traditional food, and he's bringing that with his passion for TCM into this realm. I think what I add to this is a bit more of a scientific approach to it, using different ingredients, methods and approaches to the food that he does, which works out quite well for both of us.
I believe an introduction is in place.
Absolutely.
Hello.
This is my sous chef, Chris.
Nice to meet you.
Hi Chris, nice to meet you. Thank you for having me in your kitchen.
Oh, thank you for being in our kitchen. It's really great fun. Great fun.
What are we doing here today?
We're doing an oyster shooter. Yeah.
It's appropriate that we're starting off with oysters, a well-known food of love. These Besson oysters are good enough to be eaten on their own, but since there are no pearls here, we're going to have to make some for ourselves.
Okay, so we have the oysters, we have a sugar, we have cornstarch.
Right.
We're going to use a little water here.
Okay.
And this one here, this is pearl powder.
Oh, pearl powder. We used that the last time.
We did, but
Yeah.
this time
But it looks quite different,
it's
actually.
a very special pearl powder. It is so finely grinded, it is water soluble, which is the future of TCMs. This is also easy absorbable to your system. That means you absorb much more than you would usually.
So we've got finely ground pearl powder,
Yep.
and we're actually gonna
Puree the oysters.
it and,
Yep.
and turn it into pearls
And make
once again.
make pearls, yeah, perfect.
So how much pearl powder do we need?
Well, how much do you want to put in there? Let me see what you do here. Uh-oh, 100 Singapore dollars. 200 Singapore, whoa, 300 Singapore dollars. Go for it, girl, go for it, that's fine.
So everything's blended and it looks so beautiful.
Oh,
it
it's beautiful.
looks like
It's
liquid pearl.
Pearls, it's liquid pearls, that's exactly what it is.
We're doing in minutes what Mother Nature takes years to create. And TCM pearl powder is valued for its calming properties. It can be applied or eaten to keep the skin smooth, soft and supple. It's no wonder that it's been described as a girl's best friend. The cornstarch helps to hold the pearl drops in shape. Bake it in the oven and voila, shimmery pearls will emerge. Last but not least, for this artistic appetizer, we're creating the glass that will hold everything together, all from melted sugar. I'm praying. I'm like, please let this glass of mine turn out well. That's why I'm on my knees.
Let me give you some color here.
Oh, green is good.
Green it is. Yellow is my favorite color.
Yellow is your favorite color?
It's a happy color.
So how do you know when it's good for you to lift?
You don't really know.
So you have to go by gut
You
feel?
have to wait till it gets like chewing gum thick.
Okay. Mine's thickening slowly.
Yeah, not enough. Needs more. So Chris is gonna give us wind.
Thanks, Chris.
Oh, enjoy. He took the smallest little dent he could get.
You know, as much as I enjoy the breeze, he's dangerously close to my head.
he is. I know. You think
I'm a
it's
little
gonna hit
bit
you?
nervous.
It's gonna
Don't worry, you're not Raphael.
I can hear the
Oh.
sound.
evil.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Chris is blowing me all over the place here.
Once the glass is hardened, Chris is ready to cut us loose. And there we have it, an appetizer that's very much a labor of love. And the name of our second dish is...
It's a tail of a deer venison.
No, seriously.
Seriously,
Really?
that's the name of the dish.
That's quite a clever name. A tail of a deer venison. And we have the meat.
We have the meat, and we have yogurt, and we have... What is this, Chris?
Tapioca starch.
Tapioca starch. What would I
So
do
we've
with
got
that,
meat,
Chris?
yogurt, tapioca starch.
And a little bit of salt, and we're gonna
Sounds like some
now make
unusual
little
ingredients.
magic again.
All right.
This time we're taking a liquid and we're actually pulverizing it.
This is the one we got.
Corpus delicti, that's how it started, right?
So we're gonna marinate the venison with that.
With the deer tail liqueur.
Now I have a question. We put the deer tail liqueur into the blender, and we've got this. Why not just put it in a bowl and just soak the meat inside and
I
marinate
totally
it?
agree with you, Cheryl. I am all cuisine and we do it simple and easy. But Chris loves to play. But there is a fun part to it. You like to be involved with the food that you serve to somebody and have fun with it. To make a powder out of a liquid is really a lot of fun.
So this is new school.
Near school.
Cool. Okay. So the big part of molecular gastronomy is changing taste, flavor, texture, and appearance. So what we're going to do now, instead of marinating the meat like old school, we're going to make it into a coating.
There's a wonderful mildness about TCM. First of all, it is the longest studied medical treatments that we have on human beings. And in all its history, they probably had a lot of failures. But the side effects by taking TCMs are very, very minimum. There is like no toxicity to your system. Whereas if you take Western medicine, even Western aphrodisiacs, sure, they go straight to your system and sure, they have an incredible impact on you immediately. But the long-term effects on those are not studied, not available. We don't know what it's going to do to you. I think by nature, playing with nature, with natural products, you're going a safer way.
What
Here,
is this?
This is a celery root.
You know, I'm used to eating celery. I've never ever seen a celery root before.
It's actually a classical ingredient in most sauces in the French cuisine. It's very known to us, but not to the people that eat it.
So the reason why I use this instead of just normal celery stalks?
Because it's fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, the original Waldorf salad actually is made with celeriac.
Oh,
And
that's
the
interesting.
Romans even considered this an aphrodisiac.
Really?
Yeah, and so we're using this one too.
Wow. The celery root is cut into strips and diced to be made into celery gaufrettes or small pancakes. Other ingredients include horseradish, cream, and flour. This root is full of minerals, making it a refreshing and healthy accompaniment to the venison.
And here Chris made us a little red date chutney.
I'll go for the gaufrettes.
And you can have
Put
any
this in the
kind.
middle?
Yeah, perfect. Wherever you want to, and you can have any kind of chutney with it. You can have a mango chutney.
Oh, red date chutney.
Red
That's
date
unusual.
chutney, yeah.
I've never tried red date chutney.
There you go. Beautiful.
Hey, voila. We're on to our very final dish on Herbalicious.
The final dish.
Like a moment of silence, please.
Yes. Cry. Okay,
All right, now.
take a pot.
Ingredients?
We have saffron here, costs more per gram than gold. We
Oh
have
my goodness,
cream,
that is
white
expensive.
chocolate, and Ashma.
Hashima.
Hashima.
That's the ingredient you didn't tell me about.
I know, but this time we're going to use it in a very different way. Actually, it's not really an aphrodisiac per se, because it's for your lungs and it is for your well-being in general, for the women's skin. So we want to make sure you look beautiful
So
too.
it's good for your complexion, but Hashima really is
actually from the snow frog.
It's the reproductive organs of a female snow frog. And that's what we're gonna have in our dessert.
Yum.
The saffron and cream are heated. The white chocolate and hashima are added and blended to create a creamy mix. The mixture becomes even lighter when it passes through a cream blower. This means that I won't actually have to eat a lot of it to enjoy its richness. I have no clue what we're supposed to do next, so what in the world are we up to?
We're now gonna make little glass tops for the dessert. You're gonna
Okay.
love this idea. This is a perfect moment to incorporate a ring as an example if you want to surprise somebody. Actually, somebody should be surprising you. But we're also gonna use, remember, our deer horn, aphrodisiac deer horn.
that's
We're
what
gonna
we got.
incorporate that too. Lavender, and again a little saffron.
lavender.
Here it comes.
What's that, Chris?
This is just sugar. I will just melted it down to about 140 degrees.
Okay.
So we're just gonna pour it on now.
And this is gonna be our glass.
That's our glass, see?
All right, let's do a toast to all the great chefs, all the good,
Good
food,
food.
and all the memorable times that we've had in Herbalicious.
Absolutely.
All
Let's
right.
have an oyster shoot.
There you go. Healthy herbal dishes that look and taste this wicked. It doesn't get any more herbalicious than this.
This little toast here is for all the future chefs that will be cooking with TCMs.
Ah,
Cheers.
that's a nice toast.
Definitely.